Alright, up and then I'll sign.
All right, we're back. We tried doing this yesterday, and it quit recording after 9 fucking minutes. So not only did I have to send out the bat signal once for these two, plus Chris Wojcik, but he couldn't come today. I have to send it out again. And luckily, there are good enough people to come back and do the exact same fucking thing 24 hours later. So thank you. Hold on one second. I'm going to change this.
No worries. I feel like I'm sorry we couldn't have Chris Wojcik, but I hope me and Ally can suffice.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Chris is always on. I mean, Chris is great, but Chris is always on. He always just talking about writing and shit. So it was nice to talk to him about Kazakhstan and stuff, but I'll have him on again.
Yeah, you guys would definitely have to do in-depth stuff about that with him. Talk
about the horse meat.
The horse meat stuff, yeah.
The horse meat. Man, we went on a bunch of good rants yesterday.
I know. We talked a lot of good stuff. Heel, babyface.
Heel, babyface. How I hate people.
Yeah. We talked about how happy you've been, actually.
Yeah.
How you hate people.
How I hate people. I mean, I said it yesterday, but I'll say it again. If you're not happy, I mean, number one, go see a doctor and get hooked up with antidepressants if you need them. And then mix in a little bit of fucking mushrooms and your life will change, believe it or not. Modern medicine plus a little bit of hippiness in you will get you going. And just kidding, if you work for the company I work for, that was a joke. No.
You actually today in training, you were pretty pissed off. Want to talk about that?
When was I mad today?
You were amped today.
I was amped. When was I mad?
I think your Enigma time match. You were a little. Was it with Nick? Maybe it was Nick and somebody else. I might have gotten you mistaken.
Nick, I was like, all I said negative in the Nick round was high step passing is gay. And
I think I heard that actually.
And then he just started laughing, and I was like, "Fuck me, brother."
Oh, that's good. It might have been somebody else then. That's good then. I mean,
because all I was talking about today was there was a puppy, and I was fucking.
That's right.
So cute.
What kind of dog is that?
I don't know. It was like a miniature or something.
It looked like some sort of husky, maybe.
Yeah, it was so cute.
It looked like a mini husky, and I was just like, "Man, life is good."
Yeah, you were rolling with Musab. I remember that was really funny. So this guy's rolling like with Musab. He turns around and he looks at this lady and yells. It's like, oh my God, a puppy.
You did?
He yells, but he yells like loud. And I'm like, oh my God.
Almost startling. Like everyone was like, she was kind of freaked out.
We're like, dude, I'm like, is that how you approach people like a wild?
With a dog.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. I mean, my wife gets embarrassed. If we're in the wild, I would literally yell, can I pet that dog? And then everyone's like, or if I see a dog out the window of a car, I'll yell dog, and then they've like stepped on the brakes before, and it's bad. But I just get fucking stoked, dude.
This lady just started. She picked up and walked the dog for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that was
Texas heat because of you.
Yeah, that made me feel bad.
She did not want.
I asked so many questions, and I think she was like, "This guy's fucking crazy," because I was like trying. I was like in the middle of like choking Moose up, and I was like, "Hey, how old's your dog?"
It was a trap triangle round.
Yeah, trap triangle round.
Good stuff.
That's the worst round.
It is the worst round. Yeah,
so bad.
Yeah. How do you guys like this new training style?
I like it.
I like it a lot
because you guys are like mainly the competitors here.
I actually, dude. I mean, just getting like help is nice. You know what I mean? Like having them there and like really focusing on like what we're supposed to do.
Yeah,
is fucking sick. And like, it seems like Nikki's super motivated right now, and like him and Damien have been like really made the program nice. I mean, it's fucking hard on the body though. Do you find that?
I just like moving the whole time. I'd rather that than having to like sit and listen.
Yeah, than drill.
So I try to ignore the pain.
Yeah. Usually we drill, we get distracted and stuff.
Yeah. Every time I drill a B team, I'll go for like 3 reps, and then the person I'm with just gets distracted.
Sorry. No, people want to talk to me, man. I'm sorry. Like people are like, "Hey, I need this file. I need this." Usually it's because people need.
You do have a lot of shit going on at the gym.
A little bit, but I liked it. I
feel like all of our listeners will know, but if they don't know, Freddy is like, what do you do? You do all the camera stuff, media stuff.
I film. Tony films. We have a couple. We have a couple people who film. Like Horta and Drew have helped film at night.
You were behind El Segundo though too.
Craig and I did El Segundo along with Seth, and then Craig started traveling the world and stuff. But for the most part, B team, like I've been just filming and editing for the YouTube. But not just me. Hal edits too. He did the majority of like the big stuff. But yeah, it's like a team. But I edit some of the vlog. Now we have this new channel. I mostly edit for that now. Yeah.
So I'm lucky they all leave me alone during training.
Yeah. Because she has other, like, I have to deal with them during training. They deal with her after training because they're like hit her up.
No, before.
Yeah, because you're doing a lot of media stuff. Man.
Damien goes full crackhead at like 7 a.m. and he's just messaging me like about a bunch of different shit until 11:30 basically.
Boys are moving, yeah.
And then if I do any work after 11:30, he's like, stop working, focus on training, and I'm like, okay.
He
Just in balance.
yeah, he seems exhausting. He was telling me the other day, he's like, man, I'll hit up anyone for the podcast. I was like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, I sent a message to Donald Trump, and I was like, I respect the level of
You gotta shoot your shot.
confidence. Yeah, like shoot your shot.
Yeah. I mean, they've had great guests. I mean, they've had Marab is a
UFC
UFC
guys,
champ,
yeah.
dude.
That's crazy.
Like, and
And,
that's fucking sick.
Like,
I mean, like Walking Buckley was on the podcast.
I was stoked when they had Mike Israetel
Mike
because I watch a lot of his shit.
Mike Cristotel's been a couple times because
yeah,
we did. He was on before we started working with them, and then he did a regular podcast with them, and then he did the
Bloodsport,
and the C4 which is getting released this week.
Yeah, another
They're
C4 vlog.
C4
Yeah, they've have good guests so far. So shooting their shot works for.
They keep trying to get me to get Theo Vaughn on, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen.
It is in Austin at least.
I thought
He's in
Ethan.
Nashville.
They told me
He's just
Ethan asked him in a bathroom.
Yeah, Ethan. Okay,
Or
so
Ethan was in a
That's a great
sauna or
place
we
something.
went to
ask
like
them.
Kuya or whatever, like the recovery place. And I guess he met him there, and then within like the first 10 seconds of meeting, he's like, I have a podcast. I'm
Oh
like,
my
"Ethan."
fuck.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, to be honest with you, there's no way Theovon remembers that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't kill the game.
He should have, like, it sounds douchey, but I feel like for that instance, he should have somehow been like, yeah, I'm here for jiu-jitsu. You train, don't you? Like, you got your white belt?
You gotta make some.
I've been to ADCC. I used to train with John. Like, say things that he would know, and be like, I'm Ethan Cronston. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's how you should have talked to that lady about her dog first. But yeah, exactly. You know,
That's 100%. Just looked over.
but,
Dog.
Yeah, definitely don't lead with "Can you be on my podcast?" But I think they'll get.
I'd have that dog on my podcast, dude. Okay.
Dude, that dog's cute, bro. I don't know who.
Do we get a dog? Do we get a podcast dog?
That would be.
You have a dog.
I do. She'd fucking. She'd be okay.
She'd be fucking John. There's like a dog bowl right here.
You could get any guest if you had a dog.
True.
That is.
Any
They want
guest.
to come hang out.
Bro, people fucking pull over when we walk our
Yeah.
dog.
Yo, your
just to
dog's
say,
beautiful.
Your dog's
So
cute.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, she's
Yeah.
the fucking best.
Yeah.
What type of breed is that again?
She's just a mutt from a farm, but I think the mom was like full blown Bernese, and then the dad was like a border collie.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit of lab.
It's a working dog,
She
boy.
got that Bernice color.
She's a working dog, but all she works on is eating chicken nuggets and cuddling. She's we bought a truck, and it wasn't even a big truck. I bought like a Tacoma,
Yeah.
and this fucking lazy prick can't even get in it. I have to pick her up. And I'm like, you're so fucking
Wait, the
removed.
cab or the bed?
Either.
Either.
Pick.
Oh my god.
He just got running boards, dude. I gotta like, she looks and like looks at me.
Yeah.
She's like,
yeah.
it's 2 feet. I'm like,
Oh,
you were a wolf.
Yeah, you were. Isn't that crazy? We were talking about that actually with Horta once, like recently. Where it's like all those dogs that you see that are crazy used to be a wolf.
Yeah.
And now they're just like that cute puppy we saw today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she has a weighted blanket. I put her in a weighted blanket and I feed her Cane's chicken nuggets. So it's kind of on me, but
Yeah, you spoil her.
I haven't had canes in so long.
I have it all the fucking time. Nicky Ryan's pissed at me because I keep telling him what I eat and I'm losing a crazy amount of weight.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's the one near here?
Raising Cane's? I think I just saw a sign, right?
Riverside down there. It's so
I
good.
like it. Yeah, I'm into it.
Crush
Yeah,
Caniac.
yeah, a
It's
4-piece.
so
Yeah, this is
So
good.
fucking good.
The
Got
place-
plans now on the way home.
Me and Declan get it way too much after training.
Yeah, Declan, he needs to make -99, so you better relax with the chicken nuggets.
He's fucking big right now.
Of course he is.
He was just, I'm not going to
he's
say
minus
everything.
99.
He's well.
Well, he just made
I think he changed it,
205.
I guess. Yeah. For Philippe Andrew.
Yeah.
Mm.
What was that 205?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, he's been on vacation and shit. I'm assuming Ege was a little bit heavier.
He said he was like 228 right now.
I keep forgetting
Like,
he's not
it's
on our CGI team.
He's not, no. But he should be back in part of the training, which should be fun.
He's back in like a week, he said.
The
He just keeps messaging me talking shit.
Yeah. Which is actually so sad that like that got cut out of the last podcast because you were like, he texts me sometimes. Like we check in on each other.
I don't know why I was being weird about it. We FaceTime all the time.
It's okay to text your boys, dude.
Bro, we fucking FaceTime. Emily's like, he's going to be back. I'm like, I know. He texted me this morning. He said, do you miss me? He sent me the text this morning. He said, do you miss me yet?
Oh,
Yes.
There it is. This is a true. Honestly, this is one of the better bromances in the gym. The better new bromances in the gym.
isn't he your roommate?
Yeah.
Oh.
He lives with us too.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Him and Emily are like fucking friends now too. It's fucking.
That's a good story.
He loves the dog. We leave. He just like sends us pictures of the dog.
That's so cute.
And honestly, Declan's just like the nicest guy.
Yeah, he's so
He's just fucking hilarious. Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
Me and him have like similar like shit talking. I think that's how we like became buddies.
Yeah.
He came to the gym and I was in the gym, and then I told a story about a guy I grew up with who was a fucking asshole, and he was like, dude, I have a buddy like that. And then he told the story, and then I was like, I used to get blackout, and he's like, dude, I used to get blackout. And I was like, fucking, we're friends.
Declan's the man, dude. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think he's back. I'm gonna try to have him back on our promotion on the 19th. Maybe he'll be down to commentate again.
He loved commentating.
He's good at it.
He's fucking good at it.
He's good at it. Yeah.
He was super. Yeah, he was like saying like technical stuff and shit, and I was like, what the fuck? Look at the big brain on Brad.
That's good, man. I mean, now he has something to move on to once the career is over.
I keep bugging him. I'm like, you need to do a Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's doing Patreon. But yeah, do something.
He's got to do something. That or
at least do better on his socials.
Yeah,
because he deserves to be known.
Dude, yeah, I feel like his following should be a little bit higher. Like Declan's honestly like he's up there, bro. Like he's one of those guys.
He's a motherfucker.
Yeah, so, yeah, that I agree.
We like in our group chats, it's all about all of us being like, we should post more, and then we go good for like a month, and then we're all like, fuck this sucks ass.
Beginning of the year, you guys every day, all you new fucking technique every day. All of you, like 7 of you, JB, Declan, fucking Roman, the whole gang. Like as soon as practice ended, post a clip, and then just you guys, I mean, JB had a baby, Fire Academy. You just best podcast in the world.
I just had some dude. What it was Sean McKeechin, the guy who does my strength conditioning. He was like, I was bummed out one day, just me being me, and then he was like, what do you want out of this? And I was like, honestly, man, I don't give a fuck if people know me. I don't give a fuck if I even make $1. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I want to win what I want to win. I want to crush my goals. I want to become a great athlete.
Yeah.
And then I'm fine with twisting wrenches the rest of my life. I got a good wife. Like, I don't give a fuck about the bullshit. I just want to be good. And he's like, then just focus on being good. And I just focused on that. And then we went to ADCC Dallas, though. And then I had it's not a lot of people. There's a couple people come up and they're like, oh, I love your Instagram. Why don't you post anymore? I love your Instagram. Why don't you post anymore? And then someone else was talking about the podcast. He looked at me. He's like, bro, why aren't you posting? I was like, you're the one who had to talk with me. And he was like, oh, I take it back. Fuck that. He's like, people like you, bro. And I was like, the guy was asking me, Sean McKeechin, my strength conditioning coach. And I was like,
you're too funny. Like,
dude,
to not do that. It's crazy.
So funny.
It gives me mad anxiety.
Doing those videos?
I freak out. After I post it, I'm like, fuck.
I remember.
I just post one today and I'm freaking out because I don't know if I sound like a dick to the guy. I do say get fucked at the end.
I don't know.
I think people know that, yeah.
Your personality.
To be fair, he started it because like when we had our match, I don't know if you guys were in the corner for that one, but I pull guard and he also pulled guard. And then like he did the fetal position and acted like he was, scary guard puller.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay.
This is ADC open?
Yeah. And then I tapped him. So it's a great video.
Yeah.
So all I say in the video, well, at first I say shout out to Lexa Pro and Mushroom Stack, let's go. And then I go, it shows him like making fun of me.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you're gonna do this, you better fucking win.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't give a fuck. If the A game's gay and if it works, get fucked. Fuck you, it worked.
No, I don't even worry about what people think of that. That's so funny.
Well,
and if they think you're being an asshole, then they don't know who you are.
Yeah,
that's true.
Or they don't understand your personality. And then the real ones will be like, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's true.
Regardless, is what we were talking about yesterday. You would become the heel, which is amazing in your storyline.
This is
the bad guy.
This is the beginning. I have anxiety about this thing not running. Okay, it's still going.
It says stop. Yeah, you're good. No,
nah.
I think that's good. Even if he misreads it, he's like, oh, he's being a dick. Or even if it's not him, if it's his fucking sister. She's like, oh, Austin's a dick. Good, you're the bad guy. She still watched. Yeah.
A view's a view.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Shout out to Allie. Like, you guys be the bad one for the show. You're not bad people in real life.
Well, no, the problem is it's gonna come off as like inauthentic.
Probably, but maybe you find the way to make it authentic.
Like if Chris Wojcik and I turned heel, people.
No, I think like what we like. So it has to be like it's the angle. You know, you can't just be a heel for no reason. You have to be like, oh, this is why. And people be like, oh yeah.
I feel like Chris has an angle after like that Ricardo. I can't fucking butcher that guy's name. Amendolia. Buddy that does the fucking matchmaking for WNO.
Yeah.
He honestly told Chris, he was like, we've offered 10 people a match with you, and they all declined immediately.
Oh, shit.
He's like, we can't get you anyone.
I'd be honest.
And he sent him the list, and I was like, Chris, you break this guy's leg at the last WNO, and when they give you that microphone, you name out the 4 top guys on that list, and go, 10 of you said no to me. What the fuck are you scared of?
Yeah.
And you just go off. And I was like, that's your heel mode.
He honestly should.
He was like, well, no. I mean, it is annoying.
Yeah. Well, that's 0 to 100. He could do it.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Wow.
There's some respect on my guy.
He's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, all right. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that would be from 0 to 100. That'd be crazy. I'd love to watch that. But yeah, definitely not his personality style, but he could find the way. I'm not surprised 10 people declined him, dude. He'd break your leg.
That's true.
You know?
You could tap.
Not fast enough sometimes. Not fast enough sometimes.
In training sometimes. He made my knee pop in drilling today.
You know, you'll take you'll tap, but you'll still get damage. You'll still get hurt. Yeah.
They should stop being pussies.
Bro, I asked him the other day. I was
it's their job, right?
I asked him the other day. I was like, dude, I can't. I was like, what am I doing wrong with my ankle? He's like, show me. And I put him in it, and he's like, bro, this is great. Like, you're going to break my leg. And I was like, okay, well, why aren't people tapping in practice? And he's like, break them.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And he's like, don't let him get out. Hold it for 3 seconds and send it. And I was like,
No.
I don't think send
no,
it.
don't do that.
He's like,
Don't
fuck
do
him.
that.
He's like, they'll tap after. I was like, Jesus Christ. He's like, just use your legs more. I was like, Chris. And then Damien and Nikki Ryan were just laughing. He's like, what? I said 3 seconds. And then he's like, it's up to them. They don't want to tap. What do you want me to do?
No.
Yeah.
I was like, well.
Hold that extension for 3 seconds. And then you guys restart.
Yeah.
Don't break your training partners. It happens not by accident, but.
Yeah, I mean.
I hate to see it happen, to be honest. It happens sometimes, like, ooh.
That's true.
That sucks. You know?
I mean, I'm a good guy.
You're a good guy.
I don't break me.
No. There was one recent, I won't say a name, but that cracked me up because I, like, looked at you and you looked at me and I'm like, it happens, brother.
Me and you just caught eye contact. And I immediately was like, that was not my fucking
fault. I told you, I was like, don't worry about it, bro. Like,
yes.
You know, it happens. But, dude, hey, I've seen it before. And with that specific character, but not with you. So it's always the common denominator. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
You had a good weekend, though. We talked about it yesterday. Let's talk about it again. Yep. You beat a black belt IBJJF world champion.
Yes. And judo black belt.
Fuck yeah.
I'm just so glad I pulled guard because I had no idea that she was a judo black belt.
Your wrestling's pretty good, though.
No, not that good.
No, I mean, yeah.
I would have gotten
No.
Nope.
What'd you get her with? Did you beat her on decision?
Ankle lock for like last 3 seconds.
Ankle lock?
Yeah, she kept trying to do like this weird like potty pass thing where she like.
Oh, what?
I don't know. It's something I've heard of somebody call it before, but they basically stand in front of you and try to push both of your knees between their legs and like quickly get to mount.
Like the Kynan pass?
Whatever that's called, yeah.
And
but it's,
I noticed she kept doing that, so it was like the third time she tried to do it. At the end, I like went to like single leg X and just got like a little ankle lock there.
That's the way. That's the easiest fucking way to win.
Yeah.
the hell
single leg action.
That gets me so fucking amped up, dude.
I popped everybody.
Fuck yeah.
I guess you amped it against you amped. Yeah.
The first girl's knee popped and she wouldn't tap because I had an outside heel hook on her.
Yeah, so
and it popped and then she sat up and I immediately Choi barred her and her arm was
dude. Her arm looked like the V, but upside down. Oh. Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah. Girls' elbows tend to.
People always say like leg locks are scary. I'm way more scared of my arm popping.
Yeah.
Ugh. All of them are gross.
Also, when they're yelling at me like, "Oh, don't let Nick Rod sub you this round," and he puts me in an arm bar, like hitchhiker. I'm like,
my arm would explode.
I'm like, if it either get out or I die.
Yeah.
And if you let it get too far, even in training, if you try to hitchhiker, it might take a little bit of damage. You know, like
also everyone who's good at hitchhiking is flexible.
Yeah.
I was flexible as this fucking.
Well, I was hitchhiking once and I got popped in the middle of it, so it popped like kind of sideways, like from this direction. And that was in December, I think, right? It was right on Christmas, and still like it still like clicks.
Yeah,
it's July.
Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, the arm ones are gross. Girls tend to be a little flexible, but still very gross.
Yeah, but it's kind of like it's bad for us in a way because I feel like we think we're more flexible and then like,
let it go.
Like full extension.
Yeah,
it's gross.
I remember when I was like a blue belt or something. I was helping with a kids class, and I was going over, and this kid was just letting people rip on his arm and rolling. Like, he'd give an arm bar. He was like 9, maybe 10. And I kept going over to him. And I was like, kid, I'm not going to say his name, but I was like, hey, you got to tap. He's like, no, I'm super flexible. Like, stereotypical. Like, everyone's had this moment. If you've coached a kid's class, you've had this moment. And I was like, you're very flexible until you're not.
Yeah.
Start tapping. He was like, no, you're wrong. And I was like, all right. As I walk away, blood-curdling scream. And I like the guy who owned the gym looks at me and I'm like, and I look around and the kid's holding onto his arm and just fucking let his arm explode. And I was like, I said, don't do it.
It's bad when it's young too, dude. It's like
growth plates.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, and he was like, well, you told me. I was like, you can't blame me. Yeah. That was not me, kiddo.
It just happened to that kid, Dean from. He doesn't train with us, but he's one of the kids that trains around us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, poor kid broke his arm.
Dean, like twin Dean?
No, the other one.
It's a kid. He's like 15.
He's like one of Connor. He like hurt his arm at ADC Open, or the day after the super fight. There was like that weekend in Dallas. It was like ADC Open. And the next day,
there was like a bunch of super fights for the kids. Yeah,
I think he hurt his arm there, and it sucks because he's like fucking 15, you know. So it's like by the time they get hurt.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I've got to I've only hurt my ACL meniscus since being here.
Yeah. I haven't had bad injuries, thankfully, that I've taken off for a long time. So, thank God. But, yeah.
I've had plenty.
Yeah, you unfortunately are the only one in this table.
Yeah.
That's how
yours is from skateboarding, though.
Yeah.
Can't start skateboarding. After age 18, if you've never skateboarded, don't take it.
I've been since I was a kid.
Well,
Oh.
It was like a freak accident.
Fuck.
It was so stupid.
And Hodge fucked his leg up skating,
I
too.
know, we have the same. Well, his is, he rolled his ankle the opposite way, but yeah, we have basically the same injury. His is just way more disgusting.
Yeah.
He has like a full rod. Because he said he trained too early after the surgery. So then he had to get surgery again, and then he had to get a rod put in from his ankle to his knee.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Really, bro. She's like a pro on the fucking boards. She's
really?
like a snowboard pro.
Yeah.
Really?
I used to coach competitive freestyle.
Holy shit. Can you do quirks and shit?
No. I can coach them though.
You can coach? Yeah.
Most I can do is 540.
That's still pretty fucking sick. Did you do more like rails and stuff or half pipe?
Yeah. Rails. I did coach half pipe. I'm not very good at it.
Half pipe is always scary as fuck to me.
It's so scary. But
Was
yeah, I taught a bunch of kids between 9 and 15-ish.
Sick.
I had a team of 8, I think. Yes. And then they're way less scared to do anything. So I just taught them what to do and then just send it.
So you came up snowboarding. You weren't a jiu-jitsu kid.
No. I started jiu-jitsu 4 years ago.
Okay. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah, that's crazy to think.
4 years, you beat a fucking black belt world champion.
Yeah, it's fire. Yeah.
I mean, you can go that all you fucking want, but that's pretty fucking...
I've been on WNO.
She's probably on a period or something. I'll give her a break.
Fuck yeah, that's the clip. That's all we needed.
Woo! Dude, that's it.
That's it. Fuck yeah. That was the most fucking... You're from Boston, right?
Yeah.
That was the most Boston thing you've ever fucking said. Probably on a fucking period.
I was trying to be cordial, too.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's fucking crazy. 4 years and you're doing that. It's a good 4 years.
Good, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
I came down here pretty immediately, so.
I was going to say, you've been here since I've been here. You were here before me, right?
Yeah.
A little bit?
I trained about a little less than a year in Denver because I was living there at the time, and then that's when I started. Moved down about maybe 11 months in, and then went to Henzo's for a couple months and didn't like it, and then went to B Team. I haven't been since.
Nice. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I got here, and you guys were here. You were here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, everyone's just doing their thing.
I don't even remember you showing up. You always have been there in my eyes.
I showed up, and then I remember because the first video that was posted was 10 taps in 10 minutes, and it was me versus Nick Rod.
I didn't make that.
And the thumbnail was that, and I was like, it was Tony.
First day?
It was first day.
Oh my God.
The amount of messages I got from back home was fucking absurd.
So wait, the concept of this video was he submitted you 10 times in 10 minutes? Is that what it
was? The title's 10 taps, 10 minutes.
But it's you 10 times?
And it's me in the thumbnail getting fucking murdered.
Just the thumbnail. But no,
the whole video was me getting, it shows me getting tapped 10 times in 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
I have the screenshot.
Take that. Intro to BTM. That's amazing.
Yeah, welcome. Wait, did you know somebody in the gym or they just picked you? Hey,
never met anybody at BTM.
Wow, welcome.
I was a Canadian purple belt.
Yeah.
Came down.
Well, fuck off, dude. That's a great treatment.
Are you a black belt now?
No.
Brown belt?
Brown belt.
Okay.
Brown belt. Every time I go home, I'm hiding kind of because I know they're might fucking do it, and I'm not yet. I wanted to win Worlds this year before I wanted to go to black belt.
Yeah.
But I keep
do they
fucking
know
up.
They'll probably wait until you win it.
So let me wait. I mean, at this point, I think even they're man, you're down there so full time. Just get your belts there too.
Yeah.
I was yeah, I'll just wait. I'm not too it's weird. Obviously it's cool to get a black belt, but I'm not too.
Yeah, I think it's good for business, but I don't feel like it necessarily changes anything in your life. Besides you're competing at a different, you have to.
Yeah. Do you want to open a gym?
No.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
Actually,
I mean, dude, I've heard people open up gyms at purple belt. Cyborg, I think, opened up his gym as a purple belt, and like a Fight Sports.
But having a B Team black belt is sick.
Yeah.
Business.
I mean, the only thing that I really get stoked for black belt for is I'll be able to compete at black belt.
Yeah.
Because I still do IBJJS.
True. Yeah.
Right. So I would like to go compete at black belt and try to win a black belt world champion.
That'd be sick.
But is your goal to do that as a adult at any age, or
no?
It doesn't matter.
I want to do adult.
Yeah.
I don't want to do the masters.
One, yeah.
I mean, I sound like a prick, but I've had people be like, "Why don't you do masters and stuff like that?" And I'm I'm not going to work this hard. No offense to everybody.
Yeah. I mean, if you feel like you still can do it with the,
I have enough ego where I still think I'm getting good enough that I can fucking do it.
Yeah,
I think you can
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely like I'm in the mindset where like I can still fucking do it. I just compete like fuck. Well, maybe I'm crazy. I do think I don't compete to my as good as I can.
Yeah.
But it just takes time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely like another skill in itself that takes a lot of developing. Or like you need to just put yourself, and you have. So it's just
I used to think I was like really good at competing, and then now I think I'm really trash at competing because I noticed that I like get way too impatient and like rush. Do you do that?
No, so my problem was I would get deer in the headlights.
Oh, you get like you freeze.
I'd care so much about the result. I was like, I can't overextend or do anything.
You don't want to make a mistake.
Because I don't want to make a mistake.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it was like the match was over and I was not tired at all.
Nothing.
And I was like, well, I didn't even, I just paid $150 to be a fucking punching bag. That was sick.
Interesting.
So then I had to like make myself overextend. And then now I have the fucking problem where like I did good. I've been doing good this year. And then I just did another tournament like last weekend. And I was so confident going into it. I was like, I'm only going to bolo because I've been working bolos.
Yeah.
I'm only going to bolo. So I sent 4 bolos in 45 seconds and then got leg locked. And I came back home and they're like, how did you get leg locked? And I was like, I sent 4 bolos. And they're like, okay. And then Nikki finally looked at me. He's like, dude, I didn't want to burst your bubble. He's like, bolos are sick. I think we need to move on. He's like, you've been doing them. They're fun. He's like, well, let's go. Yeah. He's like, from double seated the way you're trying to do it, it's just tough, man. And I was like, yeah. I also listened to a video of Craig right before where he was like, people don't care if you win or lose, just do cool shit. And I was like, done.
Yeah.
Just gonna do cool shit today.
There's something to that for sure.
Yeah. But part of that too, like then you have to go turn around and talk on the mic a little bit. So it's got to be a little bit of both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now I wish I just went out and pulled into single leg X and sent a fucking ankle. You know what I mean?
It's so fun.
I feel like
the perfect
Owen is like a good example because like no one remembers that he lost at ADCC. Everybody remembers he just like hit that sick armbar on fucking. That armbar is so sick.
Right?
Yeah, so sick.
I remember that he tapped that Dagestani guy.
Oh, so fast. Yeah, like.
But I think that's more ingrained in our brains because we were in the room when that guy came and we watched how good he was and we were like,
dude, he's good, bro. Yeah,
his energy though when he competes is crazy.
Yeah,
Owens is like,
dude,
so sick.
He loves it. He was on the podcast and he was saying he's like, if I couldn't compete, I wouldn't train.
Yeah,
he's like he's the polar opposite of Joseph.
I feel the exact same way. I would
crazy.
not train if I couldn't compete.
Yeah, Joseph's just like, I wish I could make money just training. He's like, I don't want to compete.
He's like a library.
He's like, well, I still need to do some things. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I know he has goals for sure. I've talked to Joe about it. He has goals, I know, but he definitely could make money without ever having to compete again. John Danaher never really competed, and he's definitely the richest person in the sport.
Joseph just should compete though, because he's so sick. He's so
good. Yeah, I just think he just doesn't. I think like one day, I remember one thing about Joseph. Like my favorite thing ever is like last year for the first CGI. I was just shooting the shit like before class, and I was like, I think he's like what, like 19. I don't know how old Joseph is, but
I'm 21 now.
He's a fucking kid, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do when you win $1 million? And he was like, I'm like thinking he's gonna tell me some fucking degenerate answer, like usually all of us do. And he's like, oh, you know what, dude? Well, I think I wanna get my mom and my sister a house, and then I'm gonna give them the money. I'm just go back to training and competing. I'm like, Jesus, this kid's on it, dude.
Bro, he told me he was thinking about going back to college.
Yeah, he did mention that too.
I was like, maybe I'll go back to college.
Yeah, he mentioned that. Yeah,
he's like, well, I'm not going to rule anything out. I just don't think I should rule out my college opportunities.
He's so wholesome.
He's so wholesome, dude. He's so funny.
Nice kid.
Yeah, and he's a great kid, dude. I'm excited to see him in this team.
He's so wholesome, but such a fucking cunt at the same time.
Yeah, I know. But that's
we were rolling one time. He looked at me. He's like, name a great Canadian. I was like, what? I was like, Wayne Gretzky. He's like, don't know him. Yeah. And they're like, fucking applauded me. He like, what the fuck? He's like, there's no great Canadians. I was like, thanks, Joe, you little fucker.
The worst is when he's having full-on conversations and he's just beating your ass. And you're like fighting for your life and he's having a real thesis talk with somebody next to you. And you're like, God, shut the fuck up, dude.
Wow, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah. No, he's good, dude. He's really
he completely ripped me apart the one day. He's like, you're very self-deprecative and you make it seem like you don't care. But you do care because you get mad. What is this? I was like...
Wow, he just really...
I was like, hey, fuck off today. How about that? Let's just keep going. I'm not getting in this with you. Did you call my wife last night and fucking wonder what the fucking inner fucking workings of my...
He fucking submitted you 12 times and dissected you... like mentally, and was like,
he dissects my guard and they dissects my heart right after, bro. It's fucking
yeah.
I was like, Joe, if you can figure that out for me, fucking sick, dude. Yeah. I mean,
I love when I'll see him roll with anybody, and like he just beats the fuck out of them, and they look bewildered after the round, like usual people do, and then he just sitting there like barely breathing, talking to them about what just happened, and the other person's like trying to figure out like where they are.
What was the thing at his like WNO press conference with like he was talking to Elisha Dorsey?
Oh, about breakfast?
Something about.
I've been eating big breakfasts.
He was like, actually, it's like 68%, and I
oh,
was like,
so yeah. What was that about? It was funny though, actually.
It was so funny.
He said he likes, and he talked about breakfast and stuff. Yeah,
they're having like a pancake versus waffle argument or something.
He's good, dude.
His new content's the best. Have you seen that?
What was he drinking yesterday? Like
he's breaking down. Well, first he was breaking down luggage because
I saw that.
Bro, he was telling me he's like, my new content's gonna be luggage because I love luggage. And I was like, what? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna rate luggage, and I was like. Nice kid.
So cool.
Now he's ranking the best drinks to drink during practice. Like he's like, I'm just gonna do what I want.
I saw that, but he wasn't practicing. He was just sitting on the couch. So like, So what does it mean? He's rating the best drinks for practice. Like
what he would think are the best.
Oh, gotcha. Honestly, I felt like towards the end it was like juice milk. I would have thrown up in practice.
Juice milk?
Yeah.
Weird. It was like it's Japanese or wherever they're at. Chinese.
It looks like fucking chocolate milk. And I was like, hey, I'm not going to drink that.
It looked like chocolate milk, but there was like a fucking pear in there. I don't know. It was weird. It's like, you know how they are over there. They have like crazy mixtures of foods and shit. Crazy mixtures of foods, guys. Crazy mixtures of foods. You guys are smart and shit. So yeah. But I saw it. I just didn't know what it said.
I've never seen, apparently it's cultural. I've never seen a culture love plastic bags so fucking much.
Like Publix like
Kenta?
Oh yeah, well, dude.
Dude, we've talked about Kenta so much on this podcast about his plastic bags and his drinks. But if anyone's gonna make drinks to have during practice, Kenta knows. He's got 9 of the fucking things.
When he first came here and he had only like sweet tea.
I heard about that.
That's so fucking funny.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You're just training and drinking sweet tea.
A literal gallon every day.
That's crazy bad for you.
And then he stopped. Yeah, I think somebody was like, "Hey."
He also tried like beating lactose intolerance.
I believe in that. I believe in that.
No, he got violently ill for like 24 hours.
But, you don't win on the first round. You have to fucking fight, dude.
Were you there when Corbin tried to beat lactose intolerance? No. I still have that video. I need to give it to JB.
I don't want that video.
Wait.
We were at JB's house, and I happened to have like my mics on me because I had just come from like shooting something, and then we mic'd up Corbin and had him drink a gallon of whole milk in like less than. I think he did it in like less than 30 minutes, but then he threw up.
Yeah, but wait. But Corbin isn't lactose intolerant.
No, he is.
Oh, he is, and so is Kenta.
Kenta said he is, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I thought you meant. So that's what I like.
Well, it was a double challenge because nobody can drink a gallon of milk under an hour.
I heard that.
And he's also lactose intolerant. So he's like, if I do it and succeed, then I'm also gonna lose later tonight. But if he throws up, then he wins and doesn't.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. I would never want to try that in my life.
No, it sounds terrible.
Sounds terrible.
I've never seen Kent. Now that I say it, I've never seen Kenta and Corbin talk, and I would like.
Well, what the fuck would they talk about?
Yeah,
that's what I want to see. I just want to sit them down.
They just
watch,
look at each other. Like, what is this?
Kenta's just.
What are you?
Kenta's just fun to watch, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Kenta's.
I just love watching him interact with people and like go around the gym. He's like a cartoon character.
He has like a duffel bag that he brings to training, and it's kind of like the same thing with the plastic bag. But sometimes it'll be a duffel bag that he never zips. It's just open, and it's like 12 bananas in there, like mass gainer.
Out of his bag.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, and he just pulls it out, and it just keeps coming out like some sort of clown.
But
bag.
never a towel.
Never a towel.
Always on the side.
Yeah, but when he gets out of the shower, he's soaking fucking wet, and his pants are wet.
Yeah, I think he just probably puts it right over the shower.
The towel for like
the training, because I think during training he is like maybe I'm like he's like is self-aware that he sweats a lot.
But then why wouldn't you bring also another towel?
Because I think maybe he doesn't care about water from the shower, and he just pulls his pants up real quick. I could see that though. Like training, I'm like, I don't want to sweat on you. Like
I've never noticed that.
He does sweat a lot in training. Like his feet get really sweaty, so he wears like anti-perspirant on his feet.
Yeah, he almost got kicked out of IE. They're like, he's greasing. He's like, no, anti-perspirant. They're like, what?
It's like his feet.
It's actually the opposite.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to not be super slick.
I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah.
Sprays glue on himself.
Dude, we had to drive him. Me and Declan were like, yo, we'll give you a ride. And he's like, okay. And we're giving him a ride. And he said, go to Los Escondido.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
he loves that place.
It's like across the parking lot. But it's like 9:30 at night. And I'm like,
exactly.
Okay. I'm like, well, where's your Airbnb? I thought he meant turn at Los Escondido, and then he'll tell us where to go.
Yeah.
He's like, well, parking lot. We pull in. We pull behind Los Escondido. He's like, okay, thank you. And he gets out. I'm like, Kenta, where are you fucking going? And he's like, my Airbnb. I was like,
where?
We're in a parking lot, bro. Yeah. I was like, I'll take you to the house. He's like, no, it's okay. Just walks off with his bag. I was like, where did he go? Me and Declan was like, is he staying at Los Escondidos?
Honestly, I could see that. I could see that because he goes there all the time.
But he wouldn't. I was like, where is it? He's like, oh, it's close. I was like, but I'm in a car. Like I drove. I'll drive the rest of the way.
You know what it is?
He doesn't want you to know where he is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
He's like, fuck Austin. I don't know. He's creeped out by you.
Bro,
That's so funny.
I ate breakfast with him one time, and it's me. I'm just fucking talking all the fucking time. I'm talking and eating. Finish my 3 tacos. He's having his tacos. I'm finished, and he just interrupts me and goes, "You're done?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I've never seen anyone talk and eat so quickly at the same time." He's like, "You don't stop talking, and you ate it all before me." And I was like, he's like, impressive.
He's like,
I was like,
Christ, you don't shut the fuck up.
I know, that's all it was.
I want to eat in peace.
I was like, all right, fuck.
Oh, fuck, that's so funny. You know what it could be when you drop them off? I know there's like a slots place by there, and I know he likes slots machines, so he didn't want you to drop him off at where he really wants to go.
Like the orange building?
Yeah.
Isn't Las Candidas like by the tire place?
Yeah, Las Candidas maybe like another 500.
So he like doesn't make any sense.
Maybe to throw off the scent.
Yeah.
Maybe that duffel bag just has cash.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, maybe he'd throw the scent off. He doesn't want Declan to go as well because Declan also loves the slots. So
that guy does. That guy fucking watches slots on Instagram.
I know, I love it.
Declan does?
Yeah, we're on the fucking couch, and I'll be like, "What are you looking at?" And he'll just be like,
"Yeah."
And it's someone playing slots on Instagram.
You know, it's funny. Like I thought it was all like a joke, and he just like it's fucking funny. But no, like he showed me. We're sitting on the plane going to Las Vegas, and he like turns his phone. He's like, "Look at my Explore page," and it's all gambling stuff. Yeah, it's amazing.
He sends me snaps of him and his mom.
Gambling? Like playing slots?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think it's like a...
Oh, me and my mom went to breakfast and we go play slots. I'm like, fuck yeah, Jane. Jane Moody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like known... Like people that have them in gas stations and shit. Like it's pretty normal.
Yeah, that guy can't be it. We went to combat sports coverage. Great event. Combat sports coverage. And we were in the middle of fucking buttfuck Texas.
Houston, no?
And
they have them all
it was like
over.
outside of Houston. And like we went this back way. I don't know where the fuck we were. There was nothing. And then there was one little gas station. We were like, we need gas.
Oh, God.
We go into this gas station. I go and take a piss, and I'm walking out, and I see Declan's back against something. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Is he getting the fucking money out? So I walk over. This cocksucker sniffed out the only slot machine in Texas. This gas station had one slot machine in the far corner.
Yeah.
Declan, I go over there. He's putting money in.
Yep.
Fucking hit. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, trying to get a roll in, dude. Trying to get my fix. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, how did you find this, bro?
Remember we saw some at that weird gas station in like super
weird
Texas,
Mexico
on the border of Mexico.
Yeah.
And there was like a bunch, and everybody was in there just like buying like scratch tickets. We were like trying to get a toothbrush, and they were just
going
like
back and forth from the scratch off to a slot machine. Like, I want this one, and they'll scratch something off, go to the slot machine, play a little. Yeah, it was so fun.
And then there was a scratch ticket hanging out of the trash. I don't know if you saw this, but like the old guy in front of us, after he checked out, immediately turned around and went and grabbed it to like check on it. And then like looked and was like, oh, and then threw it away.
The culture, that culture is fucking hard, dude. Like it's hard.
Back home, my buddies used to love gambling. I just never got into it. I was like, I have enough vices. It's fine. I don't need to get into this. But now I'm getting into it because of this fucking guy.
Nah, but I'm not like I feel like but that's different though.
On the way home after we played poker, Emily was like, I don't like how much you like.
Dude, he was having.
And she's like, and the way you gamble is like how you used to drink. You're just like, fuck it. I was like, yeah,
a good time that day.
I had a great time.
But wait, so we'll lead into what you just did too, because I want to talk about that because I forgot about it yesterday. Well, you told me you gambled this weekend. I saw some chips, but we'll talk about that.
I fucked up.
But poker's different, dude. You're not really gambling. You're playing a game. It's a skill game because it's not like I don't have to play my shitty cards. If I get a bad luck draw, then I just put it back. There's a little bit of luck, but it's also like I feel like a little bit of skill. So I feel like you could get away with it. It's not like slots are bad, dude. You can't control that.
Yeah.
So that one I can't get behind. I do it and I can see why it's addicting, but no. I'd rather play another one. But what did you get into?
So I went and I'm trying to go with my boy. Okay, so my boy Barbosa is a big roulette guy.
That's another one that's pretty good odds though.
That's what I fucking thought. And so we go in and Emily's like, what are you doing? I was like, we're gambling. She's like, we don't gamble. I was like, I have $100 from coaching a B team. This is all of our gambling money.
Smart.
So we're not going to actually take out any of our work money. This is our extra money.
Smart.
That's what we're going to use. And she's like, fuck it. And she's like, what are you going to do? I was like, I'm putting 20 on black. And she's like, all right. Get my chips. 20 on black goes red. I'm like, Can't happen twice. 20 on black goes red.
No.
Can't happen 3 times. 20 on black goes red. Emily's like, you're down 60. We got to walk away. And I was like, fuck. So we walk away. She's like, you got to wait for tomorrow. I was like, done. In the morning, get breakfast. Go to a different hotel. I think Caesars this time. There's a little Asian guy there. I was like, I feel a connection with this guy. Me and my boy. Me and Ken to get along. This guy's my guy. Walk over. I'm like, hey. What did I put down? I put 20. Put 20 on black. Hits. I get 40. So now we're back.
You're back, baby.
I'm fucking
See what I'm talking about, though?
I walk over to Emily.
Back so fast.
And I was like, I'm going to pull out 40 out of my bank account and put 100 on black to get it all back. And she's like, fuck you are. Bet the rest of it. And I was like, okay, fine. You know what? You're right. We had a plan. We're sticking to the plan.
Good.
We get coffee. She's like, I got to go to the bathroom. I was like, well, while you're in the bathroom, I might as well hit the table. So she goes to the bathroom. I put 60 on black.
Oh my God.
Actually, no, this is what fucked me. I'm about to go, but I was like, I'm going to be polite. So I wait, and it goes black. And I was like, I should have put my money on it. Yeah. But I was like, but I can't change it up. So I go the rest of my money on black. It goes fucking red.
Boy, you missed your chance, yeah.
Missed my chance. No more money. No more fucking money. Fine $3 because Emily's like, we're not pulling out any money.
You're like
so I'm going through my fucking wallet. Fine $3. I'm like, we got $3. She's like, well, what's the smallest hand for roulette? And I was like, 15. So we're kind of fucked. She's like, well, give me the $3. I'm like, all right. Give her the $3. She goes up to one slot machine, wins $3.
Nice.
Okay. Your winning record goes to another slot. She has this weird method. I was like, you sure you've never done this? She's like, I'm just letting the machine speak to me. I was like,
I see that, dude. Yes.
I was like, what do you mean you're letting them speak to you? I was like, for a rookie, she like does like 2 hands at one, goes to the next. 2 hands at one. I'm like,
it's pretty ridiculous.
I was like, this is ridiculous. And then she goes over. She's like, this is the one. And it's like this old piece of shit no one's playing. I'm like, what? And she's like, this is the one. Puts $1 and gets 20 out of it.
Oh.
And she's like, we're leaving. I was like, give me the $24.
That's how you do it.
And I'm going to put it on black. And she's like, no, you're losing. I'm winning. So we didn't gamble the rest of the trip because she was like, I'm leaving with my $24.
That's smart. I mean, she did 24x or 23x or her initial investment.
I wanted to take it.
Yeah.
I wanted to
put it on black again
to $200.
Yeah.
And then come out of there.
But you see like how fast you're back, and that's so fun.
Fuck, dude.
Because you were down early quick, and then you moved to another table, whatever, and then you're back.
I was back.
I will say one of my favorite memories is both of you guys are actually with both of you. My favorite memories with one of you guys. You specifically, poker game. First time you like, I don't know what I have. You just flip your cards and there's a bunch of chips and you're like, oh, I won, and you like did this, and then you like started the chip, and I saw your eyes and I was like, he's in it. And then the same shit happened to you in the first hand. I believe maybe the same game. Because I think you sat next. That's the one you sat next to me. There's one that you sat next to me, and then you were like, "What should I play?"
That's the only time I've ever played.
The one you next to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the same night, but that was the same for the first hand. And you grabbed it, and like that, and you were like chipping it, and you were like, "This is fun." And I was like, "Okay, they fucking love this."
After I won 2 hands, I remember Frankie beside me was like, "Why are you going in on that?" I looked at him. I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Frankie! I'm winning." I started talking shit. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going in."
Nah, he's good. He's actually really good, Frankie.
He was a finance major at UMass or something.
What?
Went to university in Boston.
Oh yeah, UMass Lowell.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, UMass Boston maybe.
I think.
Damn, so you guys are from the same. I know he's Puerto Rican, but you guys are from.
He went to college in Mass, yeah.
Damn, that's sick. I didn't know that. So my man's smart with the money. So the numbers.
I feel like he went to Emmanuel.
Something.
I don't know, but he's the man. He came to play at the house. I had a little house game, and last Saturday or Sunday or some shit, he got like second place. He's good, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
He's good. He's the man.
He is the fucking man. He knows so much jiu-jitsu.
Dude, he's like a little encyclopedia.
I think he's like underrated. I think
he's just shy, dude. If you just like talked a little bit more, people will realize that the guy's a brainiac.
Yeah, like I'm hoping he gets competing like more figured out, like because I know like he competes all the time. But I always say to him like, bro, like you, regardless, like you're gonna be so good at coaching. Like you already are.
Yeah, for sure.
I can ask.
He's
him
a great coach.
Any question, and he's like, oh, this, and this.
I ask him everything.
Declan asks him questions so many times. People ask him questions.
Yeah,
like he's just a little fucking encyclopedia.
Yeah, he teaches a lot. He watches a lot of DVDs. I wish he was here for our card so he can do it.
Yeah,
he's just gone. Yeah.
I'm just mad that he's gone in general. I love.
Yeah, because he's like a good training partner for you.
He's just a fucking solid guy.
Oh, he's the man, dude. He's so nice. Super sweet guy. I like him a lot.
Speaking of the card, we talked about it yesterday, but obviously it wasn't fucking recorded. So we're going to talk about it today. The fucking owners, BJJ World Championship.
Yep.
You guys have done, we talked about it yesterday, you guys are doing every 8 weeks right now. You guys have started in January. You're already done. This is going to be your 4th one. Mm-hmm. You guys are rocking and rolling.
Yep.
You guys are going to think about going international.
Yep.
Prestige worldwide.
Yeah. We're going to Bali.
Yeah, possibly Bali. Possibly Australia.
We're going.
I'm
staying a month past the event.
Then I'm never coming back home.
I'm never coming back.
I'm not fucking leaving. Yeah, dude. So the event, the 4th one, July 19th. Yeah, it should be fun. We have a women's absolute bracket.
Yep, we have a quintet event with 4 teams in it, and then we also have a kids belt.
A kids belt, and then some super fights as well for
only doing like 10 super fights though. Yeah, keeping it small.
Nice and small.
Yeah, you guys run it the best I've been.
Thank you.
For sure. Like even like you guys bit off a lot. I remember the first one. There's so many matches.
Yeah,
we're like, how's this gonna work? And like I remember some people were like, oh man, it went to 11. I was like, if it was anyone else, it would have went to fucking 8 a.m.
Yeah, honestly,
I was like, it's impressive that it was only done at 11. I was like, most of them go until 11, guys.
Yeah, our second one was 56 matches, and we ended up finishing like cleaning up and everything at like 12.
Yeah,
which is pretty crazy.
I mean, we were there from like 2 that one or 3.
Yeah. So it was a long day for everybody, but it was still like I think the smooth comp like estimated time of finishing was like 4:30 a.m.
Yeah. You guys might be the first fucking organization to ever beat the smooth comp predictions.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, like honestly, we like Ally does a lot of the work. Honestly, she puts we got like good people doing good stuff. So I don't know. People say that too. Like you guys run a good show, and I'm like,
keep saying that. Yeah, I'm like, how?
I'm like, thank you. I don't know how. We're just gonna I'm like,
I think you guys are just fucking smart.
This last time I took some medicine, and it was so nice.
Yeah, she was on, but it made you focus.
Yeah, made me not stress out. I took like a 30 milligram Adderall, and I was like, I just zenned out.
Yeah, honestly, the last card was probably performance enhancing drugs are not the best card. I think we ran so far together.
I think so too. Yeah,
it went very smooth. Like we didn't necessarily need to have rolls.
There was no random guns in the bathroom.
Yeah. We had Ally didn't find a random fucking Glock in the bathroom.
No, Nicky Rod found a gun in the bathroom.
It's probably his own.
On the second one? He didn't know.
It was one of the sponsors, table workers left his gun on top of the toilet in the bathroom, and I was like, there are children here. I had to go
as a Canadian, this is fucking madness to me.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So
that's why I don't have a gun. I lose my keys every day. I definitely lose my fucking Glock.
But yeah, no, I'm glad people like it. We're gonna keep doing them, and hopefully,
I know I didn't really expect it to go past 1.
People love them. I mean, we have people from like back home that fly out for them.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Hopefully, so like the next one, we have this July 19th, and then hopefully we can do something with Bali MMA. Go to Bali, like Ally mentioned.
Yeah, I want to find somewhere, or we both want to find somewhere where we can get like a pit situation too, because it is CJI rules. It would be sick to have. We already have like that underground feel where it's like everybody's like on the bleachers super close, so it'd be sick to have people like gathered around the edges of a pit. I think
that'd be really cool.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
like a fucking cockfight.
Yeah.
I wish there was we've like gone over some math and shit. Like I think like renting a warehouse like $8,000. So unless we could make $8,000 a month putting events on, it'd be very hard,
it's tough too because you guys are doing it. No one has to pay to be on the event, and you guys pay the athletes. So it's like the money purely comes from sponsorship.
Which is awesome because we've also been lucky to work with some really good their sponsors are awesome. They sponsor the event, but they're also like good friends and good people in general.
Yeah, you guys have really good sponsors. Because Street X sponsored.
No,
so not Street X. We had like the poll for them on like the second event. They're just like good friends of ours. The Surf Fight people, they send us some shirts, and then we had like a Elevate. Shout out Robbie. Yeah,
Robbie's the boy.
Robbie's the man.
And then we like made friends through it too with like consistent sponsors now like Butterfly X.
Oh yeah, Justin.
Real Gangsters, Killer Defense.
Brandon from Real Gangsters.
Shoju.
As well. Puffco, Chelsea from Puffco. Yeah, that one's honestly been one of the most fun sponsors because like they give us they have the best like product and it's actually like really pricey. So we get to give these away to like you win like submission night, you get one of these, or you win like your division, you're gonna get cash, and you're also gonna get like one of their products. So Puffco's been really fun to work with as well.
Wait, you guys do like fucking raffles too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to. I mean,
You guys raffled out a bunch of shit.
That was Drew's idea, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because we did it. We hosted an open mat.
Yeah,
and it was like at this weed company, but it was like an outdoor open mat, so people were like smoking or whatever. But we had the raffle there. Drew did he had like however much weed.
Oh yeah, it was like
a
a
bunch of
quarter
flour.
pound. Yeah,
and then that went really well, so we decided to do it.
Yeah,
he had extra Street X gear.
Yeah, we did extra Street X gear. I had some extra level black. Shout out Clayton. But yeah, like we just give that to the Fair Fight Foundation, like Seth and stuff, so they keep doing what they're doing. Because like essentially, like her and I got a lot of inspiration from what they're doing, so it's kind of cool to kick that back.
We're literally ripping it off completely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
so
we
might as well give you some cash, and then you obviously shout out Drew for coming up with that, because like you said, did it at the first event, and then we kind of just like brought it up here.
Yeah, and Seth lets us use B Team, so that's
let's use the venue, which is awesome. Pretty iconic venue, I think. It's like the Texas flag there in the middle is kind of sick, and like again, like bleachers, everybody around is kind of awesome. So
for sure,
yeah.
I mean, like anybody listening, like if you're ever thinking about like sponsoring an event, definitely like these guys do it for all the fucking right reasons. It's not like they're showing up in a fucking Mercedes and just pocketing the money and stealing from fucking athletes. They're walking across the parking lot and they're there fucking 15 hours that day. Yeah. They're there every day. I mean, you're there working your ass off at B Team all the time. You're there working your ass off too. You're a fucking athlete. Like, you guys are doing it for all the right reasons. So I don't know what the fucking outreach of our podcast is, but if you guys are looking to sponsor a fucking event, I mean,
appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, do it. Like,
no, that's good. I mean, last time we had you and Declan on the commentary team, along with Nikki Latz. Like, you know, it's good to have, like, it's like a barbecue, bro. Like everybody it's like a family barbecue. Everybody comes and does. Like you had Damien help out pass some of the raffle stuff. Like,
I did that. You know,
you came out. You know, so it's cool. Like Drew's working the camera. Like we had like little Rainy on the fucking stream. You know, like we, you know, like it's kind of cool. Like, you know, like Liz is working the front desk, and you know,
Wojcik has a booth with his wife.
Yeah. So it's like we have
Tress.
Leanne's there with her little booth. You know, with Hooter Flats. So it's like
she can't come this time, by the way.
Oh yeah, damn.
So sad.
No chocolate milk.
No, she's gonna stock the fridge though.
Sick. But yeah, dude, like, you know, it's like I think the events go well because, you know, it's like everybody's like so involved and happy to help, so it's like a good time. So
yeah, definitely, it's easier to support things when you know it's like good people doing them.
I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, we got to get you back on the card, big dog. Well, we are actually. I just remembered on the team.
On the team event, yes, sir.
Your team is stacked.
Yeah. Our team is fucking sick. Yeah. Roman Corona 66, me 77, Nick Matai 88. Colin 99, and then Corbin Laporte. Corbin Laporte, I think, is
Corbin's a dog.
If there was a draft for a quintet out of all the people, I think Corbin would go so fucking high because he can sub everybody.
He's so good, man.
Bro, he just subbed. Like, he hasn't posted it yet, but I was like, how was it? He's like, oh, it was good. And I was trying to get it out of him. He subbed Damon Ramos, which I know Damon a little bit. Damon Ramos is a 2-time ADCC veteran, and he took Nick Rod to overtime in 2022. Big Mexican guy.
Yeah. Where do you compete with? Where was this?
At
UK?
That fucking Alpha thing.
That was there?
Yeah.
I didn't see him post. I saw him post. Like,
Corbin subbed him twice.
Dude. What? Really?
Heel hooked him twice. 2-time ADCC veteran.
Wow.
That's
dude, he posted like a picture of him versus like a fucking no disrespect, like a dentist or something.
Yeah, I was like, definitely get the other video.
Yeah, he hasn't posted that.
No.
He posted like somebody's fucking dad. Like he's like, oh, this is somebody's dad, and then this is somebody's grandfather, and then he didn't post Davi. Wow.
He subbed him once, and he subbed him again.
Talk about like people who need some good help doing social media. Corbin, you fucking post the fucking highlight, buddy.
Yeah.
Corbin's good, man. Corbin's good. He's fucking hilarious. I like that. He's part of the team, and he's a fucking funny guy. Like,
he's the fucking man. Yeah. He almost got kicked out at one point. But
that was crazy.
He's back now.
I sent you the rule sets. Did you see the rule set for the team event? Yeah, or you haven't seen
I will look at them.
You won't look at them?
I will look.
Oh, you will look at them?
I haven't looked at them yet.
I want to see what you guys thought, but I'll wait till you.
Today was a fucking shit show. I had to work and then go to the gym and then.
Oh, no worries, bro. No worries. I was just curious because it's a little different than what we talked about, but.
Is it just like one guy can stay in?
One guy. I don't want to butcher them, but one guy. So it's like. First match, people go, right? If you win, like via like decision, both of you guys are disqualified.
Oh, okay. It has to be a sub to stay in.
Sub to stay in.
I love that.
Cool.
It's just like Quintet.
Can you win a decision?
You will win a decision 10-9 or 10-8 or 10-7.
Okay, but it's 1 8-minute round, right?
1 8-minute round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it give you like say Team A goes through 5 matches and they all win via decision, but would that make the team win because they have a higher scoring?
So Nick Matai is also a fucking big draft pick because he can decision everybody. I mean, he's going to sub people too. But.
Yeah. I think here you want people to submit take a lot of people out. But like you're saying, like I think if everybody draws to the end, like no sub, then yeah, the side who wins like 10 or 10-9s, yeah, wins,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, so there's no like real overtime in that sense.
No, but there's also like there's some cool things in the rule set that I want to go over with the referees and stuff. It's more like if let's say there's a submission, let's say there's a tie, whoever got the last submission like wins the entire thing. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So it
just puts more pressure to fucking sub.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So even if you get the submission on the third match, but they get the submission on the fifth match and it's 1-1, like both teams got one submission.
For the most recent ones.
The most recent ones, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I'm fucking stoked. I mean,
should be fun, dude.
I just like competing in team events.
All these teams are stacked.
It's more fun.
It's fun as shit.
Yeah.
I love the pressure.
Yeah, so I'll be on BJJ World. Yeah, it's fucking fun. I'll do. Yeah, I'm on for that one, but I want to be on again. I mean, I talked about it yesterday. I'd like to get that match with Cam Hurd.
Yes, dude. Let's do that.
So I've talked about that. We'll see if Cam says it. Cam's on a really good roll right now, and if he's like, bro, I just fucking. Yeah.
September. Well, yeah, that's when Cam said you can kind of come back.
Yeah.
And if he's like, I already beat him. Like, he just beat me in a decision at ADCC Dallas in the semis.
It's close.
I think he'd be down. He's pretty down to Frankie.
Yeah.
I think you just keep doing, like, let's say you have an incredible performance this weekend. Dude, that bumps you up there, you know? Like,
yeah.
You know,
I just got to keep going out. And we're getting closer to doing in competition what I do in the room. So
yeah, no, it's good, bro. Just keep going out, keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this team thing. I really want to see everybody. Like, I'm just excited for the matchups that can happen. You know, like, Team New Wave has some good people that I like to see stack up with you guys.
Oh, we hired a videographer, like a team, like a duo that's gonna like instantly post your matches to our shirts.
Yeah.
Just like high quality videos instantly posted.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. Yeah, they did a good job last time.
Yeah, she kind of, you know, Rocio. She's from 10th Planet Austin. She's awesome. She trains and then she's also is a videographer. And then she kind of just came in and did it pro bono and was like, this is like, because she just wanted to show, you know. She wanted to help out and then also show what she could do. And then we were like, this is sick. We need to get you like here paid, like doing everything. Yeah. And then she was like, hell yeah. So she's bringing a guy from Fight Factory.
Nice.
And they're going to
team up. Fuck
team
yeah,
up.
cool.
It's gonna
should be
sick.
fun, man. Yeah, it's should be a good one.
It's good for you guys too, because then you can just have like instant content.
Yeah. That's the easiest. Not screen recording off Flow Grappling.
No,
exactly. Yeah. Even, I mean, Christos got our stream looking crazy.
Yeah,
so.
Shout out Christos too, man. Enigma TV. I think it's
4K.
$6 a month. So even if you can't make it to Austin,
that's Christos thing.
Yeah,
TV is all of his.
Yep. That guy is a workhorse, dude. He works hard.
Yeah, it seems like he's got his hands in a lot of fucking areas. I respect that.
He's doing PGF as well. He competes as well.
He just got drafted for like over 5K.
I know, 5.3, 5.3.
I watch a lot of his videos. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, Christos good.
He trains like twice a week.
I know. He's one of those guys that just like competes really well. Yeah. He hits me up one day. He's like, can I borrow a gi? And I was like, I don't have one, bro. I'm sorry. And he's like, all right, no worries. Buy some. Goes and wins like quadruple gold in like some like grappling industries up there in the middle of the yeah, but it's just crazy, bro. Like it's like I'm like he's a purple belt. He's competing against like adult purple belts. So it's like it's impressive. But yeah, shout out Christos. He's got the stream looking good. So yeah, we got a good team, dude. So next event should be fun. Maybe we go to Bali. Maybe we go to Street X and beat them up over there after because it's a quick flight, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's that one guy? Gucci's
Daniel Bradshaw, that fucking bastard.
Yeah,
he's a piece of shit.
You guys need to have a super fight.
I was gonna say, would you super fight him on yours?
Yeah, for sure.
You have to.
I would love to for the belt. Yeah, I would love
for the belt.
For the belt, dude.
I just saw Craig posting a video of him getting assaulted by Horta.
Yeah.
Horta's surprisingly
Horta's good,
dude.
Strong as
he's
fuck.
So strong. Yeah, that boy. I love to say it. That boy got demons, so he rolls.
Bro,
like,
it's weird. Where are they? Where they come from?
They're deep in there.
They're deep, bro.
It's weird. Like, as he's like, "Hi, how's it going?" He's so nice. He's like, "I went to Harvard." And you're like, "Oh, sick." And then you roll with him, and he's like, "I'm not gonna let you do anything." You're like, "You're just gonna make me break something." And he's like, "I'm gonna get out now." And then like I'm like.
No,
bro,
yeah.
You got all the fight in the world.
Yeah,
they're in there.
Yeah, he's the man, dude. He's the man.
He loves to scrap.
He loves to scrap, bro. Anytime, and dude, it could be the 6th round. He's dead tired. He's dead tired, and you can see it, but he'll pull it out.
And he just like lives off of sugar too, which I love so much.
My man's gonna get that.
Every time we hang out, he like brings. He's like, "Here, I brought cookies, or I brought chocolate, or like whatever." And I'm just like,
he's the man.
He's so pleasant.
Yeah, he's the man. He's I don't want to spoil it because I don't know when this is coming out, but he's rocking a new hairstyle that is hilarious right now.
I need to see
like
that.
Hawkeye Horta, or was it a miss?
Well, I think it's hot. dude.
That's not fucking. You sound like his mom. No, it looks good.
Oh my god. He went full Bad Bunny.
Oh, what is this?
He looks like Drake, dog.
He's feeling himself.
Yeah. I'll let the story play out the way it's meant to play out. But yeah, that's real. That's not AI, brother.
That's the fucking Craig influence.
Yep. I mean, at least he didn't die at blonde. He just got.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick, though.
It is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I think he's gone the entire time. That'll be gone by the time he gets.
He looks like he has a little bit of ethnicity in him where he's not going to get yelled at.
I mean, he is Colombian and Puerto Rican. He's
There you go.
I thought
technically.
he was just straight Colombian.
Nah, I believe his mom is Colombian and dad's
Is that the
Puerto Rican.
pass? Does he get the pass?
The N-word pass?
Yeah.
I guess.
I gave it to him.
You're just as not black as he
Yeah, I
is.
am. Fucking 3%. West
I fucking
Nile.
moved here and I learned a whole new.
That you can say it.
I can't say
I gave you the pass.
it, but
Say it.
He's like sick.
Say it.
I'm not doing
Say
it. never, ever.
Write it down.
Write it down.
That's my favorite Theo Bond
Yeah, I
video.
know. That's such a good
Oh, when I need to say it, I write it down. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Get it out.
Christ, dude.
All right, we're gonna probably cut it off there. Declan likes to leave these off with asking actually good questions, and unlike me, that just titles fucking dick jokes the whole time. But what's the end goal for you guys?
In what?
Just fucking. That's just what he asked. What the end goal? Jiu-jitsu in life with what you're working at now. If it all works out, what would you want?
If it all works out, what I want, I think we want
For like BJJ world or individually as an athlete, business.
Well, okay, so you see,
I mean, Taylor Hisha, she had the best answer. She said, "I just want to buy my mom Hulu with no ads."
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
we're
why-
like, that's fucking sick.
I think
sick.
a goal in general would be to have a Highland cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's like a furry cow. That's just cool. I would
On a
like
blow
a couple
dry?
of those. Yeah, I'd brush their hair and shit. That'd be awesome.
I could see
With a couple
that.
kids and shit, that'd be sick. I think the end goal for me would be like I live in like Montana or something with like
I could see you in Montana.
yeah. But I like
Get you a nice diesel truck.
I like to leave with the homie. Like I want you guys to be certainly close. Like, but yeah, I would like to be in the
I'll
middle.
go
No,
Montana.
yeah, I mean we get a plot. Like
Bro,
a fucking,
fuck Austin. No offense to Texas.
Yeah,
And Austin, I know you guys
Austin
love it here.
sucks.
It's fucking.
Austin sucks.
Not
I love
fair.
Nashville so much more than this, but I mean I'm here because the boys are here. But
Bro, I like
it's
Arizona.
hot as fuck.
Yeah.
I like-
Go fucking Southwest is beautiful, dude.
I love Arizona.
Dude, I
I
think
wish we were anywhere else.
I go to Boston.
everybody gets.
Boston sounds cool.
Nah, the fucking city life is crazy.
No,
man.
like somewhere, middle of nowhere would be so sick.
Yeah,
Bro, you guys like Canada?
I don't know.
I love
But
Canada.
you know what's funny as
Love
fuck? I saw the area that you're at is actually really fucking
So
beautiful.
Yeah.
fucking nice. You guys need to go there. It's
Um,
fucking
I think-
beautiful, bro.
I might be going to British Columbia soon, which is
Yeah,
sick.
that's really pretty. I know that like fucking Maine's really pretty.
Bro.
Maine's like
It's-
Canadian America.
I got to teach a seminar up there this past week, and it was.
Are you going to teach seminar in BC? What are you doing in BC?
I might be going with Nikki because he's.
The fuck's he doing in BC?
I'm scheduling him a seminar there.
You guys need to talk to the boy before you go across the border.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
he goes talk to
the
me.
fuck?
Well, what I told. What I
The
told him,
fuck?
This is my town.
I was
What's
like-
it called? What the fuck do rappers you have to check in?
This is a cartel.
I
man.
was like,
You
Nikki.
gotta check in before you fucking go. You guys think you can just come and make money in my country right now with the fucking tariffs, dude?
With the tear?
60, dude, we're 60 cents on the dollar and you're gonna come fucking rape and pillage my people?
Hell yeah! I told him I was.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna make this an incredibly selfish job of mine, where I'm gonna. Anytime I want to compete somewhere, I'm just gonna schedule him seminars around that area, so I get to bring him with me wherever I go.
If you want to go see one of the most beautiful places in the world, go fly into Calgary and go to Banff, and he can get seminars
Yeah,
all
Banff
over
is
in Calgary because that's where I'm from.
Perfect.
Banff is really pretty.
But where are you going in BC?
I forget what the name is. I still.
Tell me, because I can tell you if they're fucking psycho. Or, actually, I'm not gonna tell you on here.
Yeah,
I could say yay or nay if they're fucking cool or if you should avoid
funny as fuck, dude.
like the fucking play. Okay, so your end goal is Montana with the
I
boys,
would like to
Highland
be
cow.
fucking chilling with some cows, some big cows, and cats and dogs, and just
love
like I'll train. I'd love to teach and shit. Open up a school, be sick. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I just want to fucking freedom of life, you know.
No, no. I'm gonna check it out. Where is it? Victoria, Vancouver?
It said.
Watch it be like fucking shit.
Yeah, if you don't know it,
Surrey,
I don't
British
know.
Columbia.
Surrey, it's
Yeah,
close
it
to
says
Vancouver.
30 minutes from Vancouver. Yeah.
Yeah, watch it be like Prince George, the highest like stab rating in North America. Prince George is a fucking shithole.
That's where you're going.
That'd be
The
sick.
pristine area. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so you're big on the Highland cows. I like that answer. What about you,
I
Wolski?
always told my parents that I wanted to buy them a little cabin in the middle of the woods because that's what they want to do. But then I said that to my dad this past weekend.
Your dad seems like the man. I've never talked to him. I've never seen him talk, but I see him on your Instagram, and he just seems like he's a fun fucking guy.
He's the best, yeah.
He grew up playing hockey?
No, absolutely not. He grew up playing like basketball, but yeah, if he's ever in town, you should have him on here.
Yeah,
dude, your parents seem like very swell people.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Her dad, no warm up, was just benching like 285 for reps.
No, it was not 280.
It was 285. It might have been 305, my bad. But it was for reps. I'm talking about fucking, I'm serious. How much was it?
I don't know.
But all I'm saying.
Hell yeah, Papa Wolski, dude.
He's very strong.
It was a couple plates. I
really?
mean, you're going to fucking.
What's he do for work?
He's a cop.
A lot of aggression. A lot of like.
Dude, Boston Cobb?
No,
he's got the pass. He might not be allowed to have the pass, but that motherfucker's got the pass.
He thinks he has the pass.
He was born in the 60s, right?
73.
Close enough. He's got the pass. Boston Cobb in the 70s.
Young buck, dude. No, but yeah, I heard that's cool.
So end goal is buying them a cabin?
That's what I wanted, but then he was like, nah, don't do that. Save your money. So now I have no idea, but I still want to do that.
Your goal is to go to like ADCC and shit. You're being modest as fuck.
Yes, so that's always been my goal. I've wanted to be.
Fuck that shit. This is the first time you can be a heel.
Can you be a heel?
My goal has always been to be the best, but then I was always like, I don't really know. And then the other day, I was filming the Drunk podcast, and then Nicky Ryan looked me dead in the eyes, and he's like, "You cannot leave here until you are the best in the world." Oh. And I was like, "Okay." And he said that he thinks that I can be. So
that doesn't make you want to run through a wall.
I mean, I literally felt like the Kool-Aid man. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Damien looked at me. He was like, yes, she will probably be the best in the world. And I was like, now I got the boys backing me.
Sure. Damien also stamps on it. Damien doesn't fucking say good things about anybody.
No, but they also were hammered. So,
I mean, they say that when you're drunk, you speak like your most sober truth or some shit. So
yeah, I need to see Nicky Ryan drunk. He seems hilarious.
I was legitimately planning on moving back to the East Coast, like in the next year.
Really?
And then Nicky Ryan said that, and I was like, well, guess I'm staying.
I'm in the same fucking thing. Damien the other day was asking like my age because I'm pretty sure he's trying to figure out who the fuck's old or not old enough or figuring out what their career is going to look like. And I was like, fuck, 31.
Yeah. He keeps asking me like my career goals and everything. Well, given I do work for him like in 3 different ways, but I'm always like, I don't know. I'm just here.
I mean, as long as they're helping us, like it's good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right
it's just like, I don't even think about that stuff enough.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, well, there you go. Highland Cows being the best, signed off by Nicky Ryan. Ally Wolski becoming a heel is going to happen pretty quickly.
Just start.
I would love to see it, yeah.
Thank you for coming on again. You guys are the best.
You, brother.
Instagrams and all that shit. Ally, this is just your name.
Mm-hmm.
Ally Wolski.
That's my nickname, yeah. Freddy JJ or something like that.
Or BJJ World
Or BJJ World Championship. Follow that.
BJJ World Championship. Follow that.
No S at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucked that up.
Everybody says World Championship.
I think I started that by accident.
No, I did it.
Oh, you did it?
Tune in to watch B Team, the boys. We're going to be out there. So I think it's July 19th.
Oh, yeah.
And fuck yeah, let's go.
Let's
Thanks
go,
again,
baby.
guys.
Take it easy.
Bye.